Bro, I went through all that trouble. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Honey in the rock. Praying for a miracle. Waiting. Wait, why is this not doing the... Took out my thing. Hate to see it. It's all good. All right. Let's just start this because YouTube's just staring at the black. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy.
hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel? How's it feel? Neo? How's it feel? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting the share so other people can spam that like button and hit the share. It looks like we had a little bit of technical difficulties out the gate, but that's okay. Solnick says LFG Solnick, let's go. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Started. All right, I paid my trading view, guys. I think they changed the price or something like that. I don't know what happened. Or maybe it's like after a year or something. I'm not sure what happened. But we can add new things to the chart. All right. Good evening, my retail. Good evening, retail. You are retail. I am retail. Everyone watching is retail. Everyone watching is retail. What up? Good to see you. Good to see you too. Hi, everybody. I'm wholesale. Thoughts on low leverage on render right now? Not a bad play. Ski, what's up? What is up, everyone? All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Spam that like button. Hit that share so other people can spam that like button. As of the time of recording, Bitcoin is sitting at $96,000. Yet again, trading on top of the 100 moving average. Don't call me the R word. When you sold your XRP for land, how'd you calculate the taxes? Is there any way to asset swap without a taxable event? There is. It's a 1031 or 1039. I think it's a 1031 exchange. There's absolutely a way to do taxes without. There's absolutely a way of selling assets for other assets, which land is an asset, especially in the regards of how I am looking to do things. I believe it's called a 1031 exchange, and you have 6 months. That would be the way to do it. That's not what I did, though. Mine was long-term capital gains, so 20%. I have some losses that I'll be able to write off, and my plan is to, for that 20%, I plan to eat that up, to be honest, by getting a tractor, by getting some cows. There's lots of taxes that I can write off, but 20% is what I have, and I plan to eat that up by investing other things, right? So that's sort of the plan. But yeah, long-term capital gains is 20%. That's the rule of thumb. That's what I was in with XRP, long-term capital gains. Do you think the altcoins will be back? Absolutely. All right. Bitcoin, one more day at the bottom of this range yet again. Not really much to talk about, although the barrier to entry to get back into full-on bullish posture is much lower. Tomorrow is the full moon. What's up, Solana community? Cardano ETF is on its way. What do you think about the same price prediction? Listen, my price prediction is the same, $6 to $8. And what I think though, Roman, what I would say about it is people keep saying that, or people keep regurgitating this idea that there's not going to be an alt season because institutions are not buying altcoins. And I think that this is just emphatically false. Right? The proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? BlackRock is about 7% of Bitcoin, and their ETFs is about 7%. So it's not even the whole entire pie anyways. But they are proving to us that this narrative is false. This narrative is emphatically false. That is my idea about it. But it does not change the goalpost on the price prediction. My price prediction for ADA is $6 to $8. I think it's a pretty good value from here. Arweave, can we chart it? I got you. XRP. I'm rocking the Masonic Fire Eyes, holding the Rose Fire. Let's go. What's up, Solana community? ETH prediction 7,000. What do you think about the idea that there is no alt season, but periodically they pop out? Listen, this is my thoughts on that. Every single day when I go live, I'm not picking on you. Are we on the Patreon? Nope. Every single day when I go live, there is at least 5 people that ask me, what do you think about there not being an alt season? Every day, twice a day. I go live twice a day, and every day when I go live, there is at least 5 people every day, every live stream that ask me, what do you think about there not being an alt season? That's my thoughts about that. Every day. Every live stream. Tell them the truth. Pump, fun, ruin. Yep, that's the retail narrative too. Hear me out. The difference between 2017 and 2021, there was exponentially more coins, percentage-wise, of gain, and the bull run was crazier. So no, that's not true either. That's only Solana. I've been pulling Fibonacci's from March highs. You think we get to the 1618 for the most micro caps, even in the micro environment during the quarter? I'm slowly becoming more conservative. Yeah, I do think that we'll get to the 1618. Did you hear Jerome Powell today? I did not. What did Jerome Powell say? Are those poker chips? No. Silver. I love me some silver. Some people don't like them though. Or some people love them actually. What Jerome Powell, what JPZ say? This is how little I care about the news. What did JPZ say? Are we wrecked or what? He said no quantitative easing rates until are at 0. Well, there you go. Check out the hex chart. Could you please check Goat Meme? Where is Goat Meme? Is it on TradingView? I mean during quantitative tightening. Okay, so this is what I would say to that. Look at the history of when quantitative tightening was and when quantitative easing was. Look at not only Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but look at the Dow Jones. Look at the NASDAQ. Look at the S&P 500. Look at all these different assets and see how did they perform during these times. And what you'll find out is there's a narrative that the narrative is quantitative easing is bullish. But the charts don't agree with that. It's actually very bad. So the longer, and the narrative that quantitative tightening is bad is wrong as well. The longer that they hold off, I think that the longer a bull run is. So there you go. That's my thoughts on that. I think there's a good chance that we don't do quantitative easing at all of this year, especially if the tariffs are like for real. That would be indicative of inflation, right? So there you go. And I think that they're going to be conservative. They move very slow. I'm not a Jerome Powell analyzer, but what I do know is when they cut, it's typically not good. Is TradingView paid for this month? TradingView is paid for. I forget what is the... There is a fund that you can look up. I forget what it is. What is the fund? What is the ticker for that? I forget what it is called. For what their percentage is. Does anybody remember? Top 5 altcoins: Solnic, Flux, Rose, ICP. M2. No, there's a way to... There's a way to overlay. I forget how to do it off the top of my head. VeChain is the other one, yeah. I'm careful, though. That's good. That's a good... Caution is your friend. Listen, one of my favorite books. One of my favorite books is called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Same guy who wrote Think and Grow Rich. And in the book, he's exclaiming that the devil, quote, is giving away all of his secrets. And one of the things that he says is that caution is your friend. Caution is your ally. Being cautious is a very smart and wise thing to do. But fear is your enemy. And people think that caution and fear are the same, and they are not. They are not the same. So fear is your enemy. Caution is your friend. Being cautious is a wise thing to do. Is altcoin season over when Bitcoin peaks, say 207,000? I would say very near that. Have any insight on these XRP meme coins? I don't have any as of right now. XYO price prediction 10 to 12 cents. Or excuse me, 10 to 20 cents. Pinka says, where do you buy silver chips? The best place to buy silver chips, in my opinion, is Google Silver Shop or Coin Shop. And so Google Coin Shop and your local coin shop is the best place to buy silver. Build a relationship with that dude or gal, and that's a good thing to do because they'll give you deals after you going in there for a while. And they know who you are. You build a relationship with them. They know what you're looking for. They know why you're looking for it. So yeah. New coin B3 Coinbase 200% today. Can you help me out? My VRA is stuck. I'm thinking of swapping because of inflation, but was hoping for some upside first. Worst case scenario, when does alt season start? April. Okay, absolute worst case. Yeah. October is the absolute worst case. Thinking about dropping a bag into Crow. Thoughts? I like Crow a lot. After last drawdown, many of your coin picks are discounting can 20x, right? What last drawdown? What do you mean? Like in the bear market? You're on early. I was supposed to be on earlier, but I'm late actually. ICP prediction 100 to 140. XCN is crashing. How low can I go? Pretty low. I've been saying for a while to take profit on XCN. Like every day I come on here, I'm like, listen, I don't think the risk to reward is there. It already hit my macro target. When Bitcoin bottom? November 8th, 2022. STX. All right, let's look up. If anyone remembers the how to overlay, I forget what the symbol is. There's a symbol where I can literally put the chart of. Can you speak on Ondo? Ondo is highly inflationary, not a play for me. Do you expect potential downside until October? Absolutely. There's always potential for downside. My general theory is that it's going to be boring in the summer months. There's a saying, sell in May, go away. That's a thing for a reason. So I anticipate July, August, September being pretty boring at the best case. And if depending on how high we go, like if Bitcoin goes to 118, I could see us going back all the way to 80. That's a painful case. That's a painful scenario, but that's definitely on the table. And people aren't going to be ready for that. Unluckily, Fitzo is a scammer. Goat. The 4 cycle might have came early. Maybe third year was the big one. Now, listen, Mike, I hear you. But I hear you. I hear you calling. Calling for me. The Queen of Battle, Airborne Infantry. All right, check it out, though. So, in my opinion, we've talked about this, and I'm going to talk about this again. This right here was the retracement. This was an overextended retracement. And I'll show you why I think that on Ethereum, on Solana, on everything else. But during the last bull run, so this would be basically 2023 into 2024. They said the same thing. The bull run came early. That was it. Everyone gets confused right here, and they think that this is the bull run. By the way, same thing happened right in here. They thought that this was the bull run. Same thing. So I'm going to show you. Like that. This is why I think it's so important to log this stuff. So let's look at Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum. Where's Ethereum right now? That looks pretty damn close to that same structure. So Bitcoin went higher than expected. Yes, it's ahead of schedule a little bit. Yes. Solana is not. Ethereum is not. Nothing else is. The total 2 is not. The total 3 is exactly on schedule. Damn it. Link is not. The total 3 is not. Everything is on schedule. Literally. And I promise you, during the same time, so here's the total 3. Where are we? I don't know. Same place we were back in 2017. Or back in 2019, excuse me. I promise you during this time, everyone said that this was the bull run and that was it. I promise you they said that. I sold all my Doge and Bitcoin the first run. It's because ETFs. What do you mean highly inflationary? I assume it's going to drop further. High inflation, price equals supply plus demand. If the supply is inflating, that is inflation. That's one of the key elements for ROI, return on investment. 2021, 10K coins, now 11 million. Not enough money to put in altcoins. Yeah, that's what I hear every day, every live stream. But check it out. Going from 10 to 10,000 is a higher percentage than going from 10,000 to 11 million. Just so we're tracking. Now, when I say alt season, I'm not telling you that 11 million coins are going to pump, because they will not. But most of your, quote, dinosaurs with low to no inflations absolutely are going to make big moves. V78, every day for the last like 2 weeks, I've been telling you that XCN is done. Doge or Link for better ROI. They're pretty similar actually, but I would pick Link. What's your next macro move for Flux? Probably a retracement. Yeah, so this is the same structural move, guys. There is there is 10,999,000 shit coins, 100%. ADA is pumping. Yeah, and I keep hearing that institutions aren't going to buy altcoins. That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing there's no alt season. I keep hearing there's too many coins. I keep hearing institutions are buying altcoins. I keep hearing, what else? That was it. I keep hearing macroeconomics. I keep hearing all of these things. Do you like quant? I like quant. Do you think we get any from rally into May? I do think so. Listen, I think that I am bullish from now until May. I believe June, July, August, September is going to be boring at best case. Depending on how high we go between now and May, it might be pretty bloody. Like if Bitcoin goes to 120, Ethereum gets to an all-time high, oh, guess what? I bet that June, July, August is going to be bloody. That's what I bet. What would be better to pick up? You want to sell Doge for better ROI? Yeah, I think Link is better. There's no alt season. B3 did a 2x in one day. Yeah, XCN did a 20x in 10 days. No alt season. It's canceled. Cancel, bro. Litecoin next ETF. You heard it here first. I bet you're right. I bet there's going to be a Litecoin. I bet there's going to be a Solana. I bet there's going to be... there's a guy on X claiming big crash 2025, 2026. Alt season is wild. Every day, what you'll find about these people is they'll claim it every day. Every day, every day. And one day they will be right. Do you ever sell your Bitcoin or just ride the ride? No, absolutely I sell Bitcoin. I sold Bitcoin. Last time I sold Bitcoin, I sold a little bit at 88K. I sold a little bit at 48K was the last time I sold. Last major bit that I sold. I never sell at all, though. Are you worried about Solana's infinite supply as a long-term hold? No, I'm not. I've talked about this a little bit because functionally... in practicality, there is an infinite amount of supply, right? But in function, Solana to me is deflationary. And the reason is because every day there's like an absurd amount of new coins that are launched on the Solana chain. And half of that is liquidity that's locked and burned forever in Solana. So although it is inflationary and there's an infinite supply, actually though, in functionality, I think that it's deflationary. At worst, though, it will even out. But it's not an absurd amount of inflation either way. So potentially May, another good sell-off point. reaccumulate summer. I think so. That would be what history would tell us. In what to put 1K. Top value plays. Disobey is your name on. No. Onyx Coin. I've been saying for a while. Listen, I don't know how many times I could have said it that I was bearish on XCN. It was on my 2022. Like, we were talking about it since 2022. 4.5 cents was my target since 2022. It hit 4.5 cents. I was like, for the love of God, take profit. I don't know how much clearer I could have been about it. But yeah, like, you don't go up a 20x in 10 days and then just keep going. That's not how it works. So the fact that it's crashing like it is, like, well, guess where it's probably going to go to? Minimum of 1.4 cents. Minimum. Have you looked at Bitcoin dominance yet? We have not. I don't get it, Webb. I don't get it. Tomorrow's the full moon, not the new moon. How much LCX going to go down? I think LCX at a good value right now. It says broken record. I know, right? Will you sell in May or hold through the BS? It depends on where we're going. I have my targets. Depends on what. I'll let you know. How about that? I will let you know what I do. Like, just like I said, I'm selling XRP. I told you guys that I was selling XRP at $3.33 is when I put that out there. I put it out before it happened. I put it out during it was happening. I put it out after it happened. So I will do the same for everything. Okay, I'm not the end all, be all, tell all, know all for the right price. That's not what I am. Nor should you rely on me in that way. But I will tell you what I'm doing. Where is Bitcoin dominance? Where'd you go? You forgot about Patreon video. I didn't forget about it. We're going to do it either this evening or tomorrow after the live stream. I was going to do it today, but I had something come up. Bitcoin dominance. I got you, Nick. Don't worry. Nick, thank you for the W and the lightning and the chili and the tiny diny, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
It's like chasing after a girl who's already married. Go find another one. Thank you for the snowflake. Thank you for the perfume. The ice cream cone, the goat, the GGs, the TikTok, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
You know what it's really like? Chasing after green candles that did a 20x. It's more like thinking that a stripper really likes you. That's what it's really like. And she's married. It's like you're at a strip club, the stripper's married, and you think that she likes you. That's what buying a 20x is like. You know, I think she really cares about me. I think she really means it. That's what buying a 20x is like. I don't know. People get caught off guard or something. I don't understand. I mean, every day for, I don't know, weeks now, we've been saying. I saw it in her eyes. She was whispering sweet nothings in my ear. What's the deal with B3? I don't know nothing about B3. Let's look. Not enough data on this one. Base gaming token. Yeah, not enough data. I saw it in her eyes. I think she really cares about me. Will VeChain be around 3 cents, you think? No. If it is, it's a gift. Anybody not taking profits on 20x deserves to lose, to be honest. Yeah, honestly. Alright, my bad. Go! I don't know. I mean, you're at the launch price. This is definitely still the skidding down phase. I would like to see what is the inflation on this coin. Not looking good. How does Wyckoff look on the total market cap? It looks like reaccumulation. Hey, Ski, could you look at Nuke AI? I got you. Somebody wants to join as a guest. I don't know you though. Oh, you wanted to join. All right, should I let you join? Go ahead. Try it one more time. I'll let you pop up here. What are you gonna say? Goat. Will VeChain hold around it now before the next run? Yeah, I think so. I think it's at its local bottom. Okay, so 100% circulating supply, so that's good. Yeah, I think that this is perhaps the start of the bottom, but I mean, it definitely has some work to do for GOAT. It's not gonna just V-bottom out of here in all likelihood. Retracement is 86 cents. Parabolic, $3. Raffle tomorrow. We'll set it up on for the weekend, but yeah, it should be done. Just came out yesterday. It's a base layer gaming token. Okay, well there you go. I was trying to ask you your opinion on XRP Litecoin. My opinion on XRP is it'll go to $5 to $14, and I already took 30% profit. I actually took 40% profit. I will have over 1 million Solnic by Friday. Let's go. Is there a raffle still open for entries? I think so. What's your thoughts on Gala or gaming in general? Gala is highly inflationary. My favorite Naka, gaming is Naka. Top 3 coins, high rewards, low risk. Other than Solnic, there is no second best. Flux. Sauce. Suki, maybe. I have all VeChain, XYO, Crow. If you had to pick one to accumulate the most, all 3 of those are solid, bro. Probably VeChain, maybe, but all 3 of those are fine. Yeah, What's your opinion on B3? I don't buy green candles, nor do I buy ADA or Flux, nor do I buy brand new stuff. That's not my thing. I don't like FOMOing in, because if something's brand new, I have zero ability to project what it's going to do. And listen, doing it this way, I miss out on a lot of stuff, but I preserve the millions of dumb coins that go to zero. I preserve myself from that. So I will miss a few, but I would rather project the second run rather than try to FOMO into something new that I don't know about. Full moon is bullish price action usually. Yeah, it's usually the local bottom, right? Plus or minus 3 or 4 days. I think we're already there. Alex thinks he to 4 cents during the alt movement. What do you think? I think that there's a chance that he gets, I mean, based off Fibonacci's, he goes to 20 cents. So I think 4 cents is definitely in the cards. Quit with the coin flops. I can't. So now till May is the biggest part of the alt season, or is it just October, November? Adam, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be the bigger part, but I'm open to having the market lead me. Was already on the value plays even better with news or no? It's not better. It's just still value. Right? Like Flux was a value play before news broke. And I haven't changed my opinion on it. Thoughts on Theta? I like Theta. Do you think Flux will 20x from here? I think so. It says don't quick. Still bullish on Solana. I am bullish on Solana. Long term, I'm bullish on Solana's technology. I am not necessarily bullish on Solana from price action, if that makes sense. The more that I learn about coding, the more bullish that I am on Solana for the long term. However, for this bull run, I still think it's going to go to about $500 to $600. Can you look at XYO and see where you think the bottom is? I think it's at the bottom now. Is ICP going to go up massively? I think it's going to go to at least $100. A lot of people building on Solana. Yeah, because listen, it's the same language as everyone else that develops. They develop on C++ or they develop on Rust, and that's the language that Solana speaks, which is what makes it really cool. When we say like programmable money, like, no, actually, that's what it is. And it's fast, and it's cheap, and it's easy for someone who knows nothing about crypto, but they know how to code and they know how to develop. Well, guess what? They can develop on Solana, and they can know nothing about crypto. It's very cool. What up? It says no charts. We should have the charts up. You might be behind, bro. Okay, so yeah, XYO just back tested the prior range. Relatively, I think that this is the bottom. And we're below the 236 again, so this is a top value play again. Is $1.50 Flux's retracement? That sounds about right. That's probably about right, yeah. Let's see. Bitcoin dominance, any thoughts? I like the direction it's heading. That's why, Greg, I think you were here the last few days when I kept being like, I don't know. Let me see. This feels like a fake out to me. I kept saying that. Like, I want to be patient on it. That's what it looks like. I feel more confident with that today. Retracement is about $2.22. But yeah, I like where it's heading for sure. I think it's definitely good signs. Donald is tariffing my brain and everything else in the world. Yeah. Crow or Quant? Ooh. ROI potential, I'm going to say Crow. Long-term hold, I'm going to say Quant. Things are about to start moving with tax returns happening. Maybe. That's I'm not mad at that narrative. I would say that the apex predators are going to move things, and those tax returns are going to go to the apex predators unless you play the game correctly. Unless you play the game correctly. If you play the game incorrectly, your tax return will go to the apex predator. Trump needs to tariff lead. Moving where? Down? No. You don't have massive fear liquidation moments. $200 billion wiped out in a single day. You're at the 2022 bear market lows while institutions like BlackRock and everyone else is buying Bitcoin, while there's now 27 states that have applied for a Bitcoin reserve, and you go lower. That's not how things work. That's how retail thinks it works, but that's not what actually happens. In fact, I would say history does not repeat itself, but buddy, does it rhyme. And to me right now feels so much like 2023 in that 2023, what was happening? Like during all of this time, there was just so much theorized, like bullish news of like the BlackRock ETFs. There were so many institutions that were going to get involved, but the price action was not reflecting it. It was not reflecting it. But what were they doing? They were buying. So history doesn't repeat, but man, it rhymes. And this is how it feels like to me. Back in 2023, there was just so much bullish news on the horizon of what the institutions were doing, but retail was so scared that it was going lower. They were shaking in their boots, and they could not get off their arses and make a decision. So it feels like 2023 to me all over again. But this time it's going to be even crazier, in my opinion. Just 2 to 5x. Thoughts on Pepe and Brett? I think Pepe does a 2 to 3x. I think Brett goes to 10 billion. Uncle Jay. What is another crypto besides Flux, Solnic, that you think will 20x? Almost everything on my value list, I think, has potential to 20x. I would say 10x. Almost everything on there will 10x. But there's definitely potential on there. Dynex is a 20x. ICP definitely is a 10x. I think VeChain is a 10x. I think XYO is a 10x. I think I definitely think that there's lots of 20x's, 10x's out there. I'm trying to think. Dano, what's my value list? I'm going to tell you what I think can 20x on there. Or I'm going to tell you what I think has potential, and I'll tell you what I think is probable. How about that? So let's go through the value list one by one. My top value plays. We'll go through one by one. I'm going to tell you which ones have potential to 20x, and then I'll tell you which ones are probable to 20x. Nothing in life is guaranteed, other than that nothing in life is guaranteed, but probabilities. Probabilities is what it's all about. So what is my top value plays? Give me the list, please, and thank you. It's Solnic. I obviously think that Solnic has the highest probability of 20xing. I'll just tell you that right now. I think Crow can 20x. What is the top value plays? I like the question. I think Suki can 20x. I think Dent can 20x for sure. I think Dent has a high probability. I think that Suki has a high probability. I think... Okay, so Solnic, I think, has the potential to 20x and a high probability of 20xing. HNT, I think, has the potential to high 20x, medium probability. Rose has the potential to 20x, low probability of 20xing. ICP has the potential to 20x, lower medium probability. Shiba has the potential to 20x, low probability of 20xing. Dent has the potential to 20x, and I would give that a high probability of 20xing. VeChain has the potential to 20x. I would give it a medium No, I would give it a low probability. It's a blue chip. Naka has the potential to 20x. I would give it a medium probability. IOTA has the potential to 20x. I would give it a medium probability. Flux has the potential to 20x. I would give it a high probability. Theta has the potential to 20x. I would give it a low probability. Krill has the potential to 20x. I would give it a medium to medium high probability. Suki, same thing. 20x potential, medium to medium high probability of happening. Raven, medium probability for 20x. Dynex, medium probability. Dot, potential but low probability. LCX, again, potential, low probability of 20xing though. Sauce, potential for 20x. I would give it medium probability. Hee, potential for 20x. I would say high probability. Crow, potential for 20x, medium to medium high probability. FTM, potential. I would give that a low probability. News, potential, high probability. One, potential, medium high probability. XYO, potential for 20x. I would give it a medium probability. So there you go. There's all my top value plays with the highest upside potential and the lowest downside risk. All of them I think have potential for 20x's, and then I rank them as far as like what are the probabilities that it actually will. Thoughts on Jupiter hitting $7? Off the top of my head, I'm not mad at that prediction. Let me look at it though. So there you go. All of those I think have potential for 20x's. Thoughts on Jupiter hitting $7? Okay, so the parabolic's about $5 to $6. So $7, I'm not mad at that prediction. I think it's on the higher end of things, but where's the best place to buy Dynex? I think Mexi. I think you can buy it on BitUnex as well. What's the probability all those doing 5x? I would say like a high probability, a very high probability all of those do a 5x. I think there's a very high likelihood that all of my value plays do a 5x from here. Like very high. I would be more confident in that than picking any one of them. I don't know. Do you think Solana can get to 20 cents? Absolutely. I think Solana can get to $1. By when? Wind Moon. By the end of the bull market. 2026. Even DOT can do a 5x? I think so. I think DOT can do about a 7x is the probability. The potential is probably more like 10x, 12x. But the highest probability is about a 7x for DOT, in my opinion. Thoughts on upcoming solar eclipse? We always dip on the solar eclipses. That's typically true. Nick, thank you for the lightning. The chili, the tiny diny, the perfume. Rosie, thank you for the rose. Nick, thank you for the perfume and the snowflakes, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Solnick holding the 200 EMA on the daily. Very bullish. I think so as well. My theory of the V bottom is still in. What'd you say about Jupiter? Just got here. $5, I would say, is the highest probability. Someone asked if it could go to $7, and I said I'm not mad at that prediction. It would be on the higher end of things, but I'm not mad at the prediction. I like Jupiter a lot. I think it's a very good product. Can you repeat why you think HNT will 20x? Fibonacci's, Wyckoff, supply, demand. All of my predictions are based off of that, right? Like, I brought you guys Flux before they were announcing any partnerships. I brought you guys HNT before any partnerships. Frame AI, where can I get the project? V-Bottom, you think Bitcoin about to pop. I think Bitcoin gets to 118,000 by the end of the month is my prediction. Web been fluxing. Flux around and find out. Do you think we were waiting on bullish news for the next leg up? No. No. I'm a firm believer. Show me the charts. I will tell you the news. Show me the charts. In fact, I have a chart called Trade the News and You Will Lose. Whatever you think a narrative means is almost exclusively the opposite. Right? The quicker, I just made a video today. We are retail. All of us, everyone watching, and all of your, wherever you get your news from, check it out. They are retail too. Unless you're getting your daily market crypto news and analysis from BlackRock, last I checked, they don't have a TikTok, not yet. Unless you're getting your daily market news and analysis from BlackRock, I got news for you. They're wrong. They're retail. And this is why I really don't care that much. Like, I'll report the news if you guys want me to, but if I'm being honest, I do not care about it. I don't. I do not care about it. The tariff was a local bottom. The USA selling 69,370 Bitcoin. Local bottom. Scary, scary, scary news. Japan cutting their rates. Local bottom. Scary, scary, scary news. Germany, Mt. Gox selling their Bitcoin. Local bottom. Scary, 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 scary. The Bitcoin ETF got approved at the local top. The war in Israel. Local bottom. Silicon Valley Bank going to zero. Local bottom. Scary, scary, scary stuff. Every time. FTX went to zero at the bottom. Luna went to zero at the local bottom. Whatever you think that the narrative is, it's the opposite. So yeah, narratives will just show up out of nowhere as price action is happening. Fear and greed under 50, so I continue to buy. That's a very good strategy. That's an excellent strategy. Cash me outside. How about that? So yeah, listen, like we should embody this practice of we are retail. I am retail. You are retail. Every one of your favorite influencers on TikTok, on Twitter, on YouTube is retail. All of us are retail. All of us. And check it out. Retail is always wrong. The quicker you embody that, the better you're going to be. The easy way to maneuver around that is to just DCA. Okay? How I analyze the market. And it's not like I am the end all be all, know all, tell all for the right price. That's not what I am. It's not what I am. I don't claim that. I don't claim to be that. But what I do, however, is I analyze all of you. Every day when people go on my live stream and tell me alt season is canceled, there's too many coins, institutions aren't buying altcoins, I take note of that. I promise you I do. So I analyze you guys. You guys give me an advantage, but I put it out there. I put it out. Everything that you guys are saying, I put it out. Here's the collective conscious. Here's what they think. And then I try to view the market through the lens of institutions. What are they doing? Why are they doing it? How do they move? Why do they move? That's how I always analyze the market. And I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But doing this has put me in better position than it has not for the most amount of time. Dear bro, analysis on base Pepe, please. No, thank you. Any thoughts on PRQ? You said doo-doo. We're about to rip, aren't we? I think so, Travis. I think so. I think so. The full moon is tomorrow. DCA and wait. That's the best strategy. You can be a nerd if you want to, but still just do that anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you try to outsmart, when you try to get cute, when you try to outsmart the Apex Predator, you're going to get burned. I promise you. Because check it out. They have trillions of dollars. Do you understand me? You hear me? Hear me good. BlackRock has trillions of dollars. And they spend this money to make sure that you don't outsmart them. Do you understand? Not only do they spend the money to make sure that you don't outsmart them, they spend the money to manipulate the market in a way to make sure you don't outsmart them. Got your stop loss at 90K? Guess what? Got your stop loss at 118? Guess what? Got your stop loss right here at a 109.29? Guess what? Guess what? Follow and subscribe, you savages. That's right. Yeah, listen. If you're not getting your daily market news analysis from BlackRock, like the news is irrelevant. It really is. Because here's the deal. Here's what people think. Let me tell you, like, what do people think versus what actually happens? Okay, what people think happens is, oh my God, this story just came out. I'm gonna go trade this right now. I'm gonna go buy this right now. I'm gonna go sell this right now. Okay, that's what people think in their brains. But here's the reality. Just take one step back. Who hired the journalist to write the story? Oh, right. The people you're trading against. I promise you on my mama, you have zero data that they don't have. None. Zero. Not even a little bit. You have zero data that they don't already have. That they haven't already had for weeks, if not months, if not years. Okay? If you want to be a nerd, the better thing is to try to analyze how do they move? How do they squeeze retail as much as they can? How can they make this game as painful as possible for retail? That's the questions you should be asking. If you don't want to be a nerd and like spend your entire life dedicating yourself to staring at charts, you should just find your fundamental projects with low to no inflation and just buy every week. That takes the emotional game out of it, because when you try to outsmart them, it's an emotional warfare. Getting tight and spicy. Full moon is usually a dip, so after we rip, local bottom, local top. Let's see here. Local top, local top, local top. Local bottom, local bottom, local bottom. Local top, local top, local top. Local bottom, local bottom, local bottom. Local top, local top, local top. Local bottom, local bottom. The bottom. Local bottom, local top, 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 local bottom, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom. Listen, people's ego gets in their way of like seeing this. They don't think that the moon affects people's emotions. I'm not coming at you as the perspective of a witch. I'm a farmer. Ask any farmer, ask any hunter, ask any fisherman, ask any nurse, ask any cop. Ask any teacher, ask any doctor, ask any lawyer. I promise you, they know when the full moon is. People's ego doesn't like that. They don't like to think that the moon affects people's emotions, which all money is, hear me out, All money is energy. That's it. Money is not real. It is not real. It's not real. Money is not real. So what is it? It's how we measure energy. Domestic violence goes up on the full moon. Murder goes up on the full moon. I'm not a witch. I promise I'm not a witch. I'm not going to read your zodiac. I'm not going to read your horoscope after this. I promise you I'm not. But I am a farmer. I do grow crops. Live stream has ended. Why did my live stream end? My God. Don't tell me they did it again, bro. Bro, what the? Somebody's reporting me is what has to be happening. Oh my God. No way that they just did that again. Thank God for the backup. I know, right? So annoying. How much clip pay to report you? Somebody's reporting me. Somebody's ego. That's okay. I'm gonna hop off here and I'm gonna appeal this before it goes through the nonsense. So, and then if I can get it back, no, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Either way. So annoying. I was about to end it anyways. All right, I'm gonna appeal this real quick. Frauds and scams. See what I mean? Like, this is so dumb. No. Select up to 3 reasons. All right. So dumb. All right, yeah, I'm going to hop off here. AOC canceling you. I know, right? Someone jelly of your farm. I guess. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to appeal this with TikTok support before it goes too far into the algorithm. I might be back later tonight. If not, I'll be live tomorrow. All right, guys. That is going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. Damn, that was such a good... It was a banger. Peace, love, prosperity.